Hello, everybody. Welcome to Out of Combat, the podcast that happens directly after our live stream that happens on Friday nights at 6 p.m. We are casters of Cantrips. My name is Moves Like Jagger. I play Captain Azric. I'm joined by Bunny Dreadful, who plays Emmy, and Nina Nikolic, who plays Kuta on for Campaign 2. And we just wrapped up episode 53, and I think it was pretty flawless. We had to take down a rival ship, without getting caught and make it look like it was sabotage. And we did it. We killed it.
That's exactly what we did.
It was a blast.
Flawless victory.
I am so happy.
It's always tough in the beginning because we didn't scout out the ship beforehand. So we didn't have like a blueprint or a layout, and we just kind of went with it. And I always think like, oh yeah, we'll just all be invisible. It's gonna be great. But then when we're on the map, and Max makes it where, because we're using a VTT, Mac makes it where we also can't see each other. So we have no idea
we can't see each other.
Are. And we couldn't communicate because we were trying to be quiet and stuff.
Yeah.
See what the other players are seeing, because this was like a leveled map too. So it was like, not only could we not see each other, we weren't even in the same areas, and we didn't even know if we were or weren't in the same areas.
Which is funny too, because as a player, if you're paying attention, you know exactly what's happening at all times. But then it feels weird and metagamey to like act on the stuff that you know that your character can't see. So I almost feel tempted to like tune out for a little bit until he's like, now Kuda. And then I'm like, remind me what I can hear again.
I mean, I kind of tune out when it's not my turn because of my ADHD anyways. So I guess there's that.
Especially because playing in person, you can obviously see where your friends are because you typically there's a miniature or something. But because we're using a virtual tabletop and we don't see each other. And Max had this map where it's multi-layered. So like there was the deck, there was like the midsection of the ship, and then the bottom. So
that's
really
a good point. That's also hard to do in person because you have to get it's like
Max has to do that on the fly. So he's really, really good at doing that. And I think it's good for the viewers to see like those different perspectives on each person's turn, to see where each of our characters are during each turn. So I was worried in the beginning, because we didn't really know what we're doing until like
we never do.
It just took one person to do something, because we were all like tippy toeing, so we weren't sure. We couldn't find where the powder room was. But as soon as someone did something, like it all just clicked and fell into place.
Everything came together. Yeah, I think there's a tendency to do that, right? Like we want to make sure that we have a plan going in, but then that's always at the risk of over planning and then realizing once we get there and try to enact the plan, we can't, and everything goes a completely different direction anyway. So it's like a credit to everyone that we just kind of like roll with the punches and try to just like,
those are the best moments though.
Oh, it was
every episode where we just roll with it and we're just like, this is what we're doing, I guess. Like I always think those are the best moments. So
it's like good to have a base level idea of what we were doing. Like at least we were like, they have to have gunpowder somewhere. We can do the elemental boys. Like that's like the base plan, right? Everything else is just like, we have no idea what's going to happen. We don't know where. We don't know who. Thankfully, alter shape retains some amount of shape. Thank goodness. I think if anyone else used that in our party, it wouldn't have been as successful because none of us would know who that person was. It's only because Kuda's build is so specific that she would be the only one that you would be able to tell is like in disguise.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Azra could do it at will because of his invocations for Warlock. But
we wouldn't know who you are. We would just be like, who's that dude? Set him on fire. Throw the beat of force at him.
Yeah. I just realized that after. I was like, oh, thank God.
It's weird how that stuff works out sometimes.
Yeah.
Then you have your signature bucket. So, we know it's you.
I don't think anyone else even has a signature like item like that. Like Hayden has his cloak, but it's just like a black hooded
Yeah.
cloak.
Well, he's
Azric
got the cool manta
does,
ray
but it's
cloak.
small, like not a noticeable thing because your necklace, right? So it's like small. Like anything that you could keep as like a recognizable item.
V chest exposed.
Deep V. You just show up wearing a deep V t-shirt, and we're like, oh, that's Azric. Obviously.
Well, Kuda also has her little necklace that says gilded. Like that little.
That's the thing, though. You're the only one with like a large visible thing you can literally swing around in moments of emergency.
I think we haven't run into that many turtles either. It seems like the other ship, Lyra's ship has a turtle.
Yeah.
And maybe we ran into one other.
There was one other at some point in one of the towns, but that's it.
Oh.
A couple here or there, but like we're nearly extinct, yo. What are you going to do?
This is why you should stop polluting the oceans, everyone. You're killing the turtles.
This is why you should stop messing with highly powerful magical artifacts.
Yeah, that too.
Before times.
That too.
We do have one job left, and it is optional.
Okay.
If we want to, that's another 1,000 gold off our debt, which
we should try then.
But it's also the hardest. Because we had to.
Because it seems like this particular person. So we have to discredit Captain Mira, but from our interactions so far, it seems like Captain Mira is actually one of the most respected people in the community.
Yeah. So it
was a tough one.
I almost don't want to do it because it's just too hard. Like, I don't know if like the rumor Azric is spreading around is actually working because people are like, yeah, what are you talking about? You're stupid. But
yeah, exactly.
Part of me is like, yeah, let's just speed past this part and not worry about it.
We could just be like, oh, we half did it.
Yeah.
Let's go on to the next mission, quest, whatever. Yeah.
Let me ask you a deep question. Maybe it's not so deep, but do you two think what we're doing is the right thing to do to put Blackbeak in power?
No,
for us,
but you're for us. No, but they're all pirates.
True.
And I haven't seen Blackbeak do it. She's done one psychopathic thing once, but Emmy doesn't know any of the other captains. Yeah, she just like straight up killed that dude. Like, Emmy doesn't know any of the other pirates that could be like. I don't know what's best for the pirates, and I don't know that I care what's best for the pirates because they're just other people that don't like Emmy. Like, I'm not saying that we should just like let them all die or anything, but that's. Her being in charge doesn't necessarily equate that.
It doesn't mean anything to Kuda, that's for sure. Yeah. Like, she just wants to find that artifact.
This isn't our world, so we're kind of following your lead.
Yeah.
I mean, Azric is purely doing out of fear. His motivation is not to be killed by Black.
Yeah, exactly. You know? I think that's the same for all of us. Hey.
Yeah, I think we're just like, oh, this is just what we have to do. I don't think it would even occur to Emmy the politics of it, because you have to remember the thing she didn't want to do back home was the politics stuff. Like, that stuff is just not what she wants to think about.
She just wants to be where the people are.
That's true.
I hope us not doing the last job bites us in the ass. Because Mira is the one. She's in the running as well. She is a competition. She's a rival.
But it was optional. Like, it's not like. I don't think we'll get in trouble will we get in trouble if Blackbeak does not get nominated? Does not get elected?
Yeah. She made that very clear. If she does not win, she will hold us responsible. Failure. But we did do 4 out of the 5 jobs.
I think we should probably try it then.
Do we just assassinate Mira in her sleep and call it discrediting? Yeah, that's like, can
we just kill her? What if she just doesn't show up? What if we put her in a beat of force? What if we just kidnap her?
Kidnap her, throw in a
she's not there.
Boom, bada bing, bada boom.
I think we kidnap her. Taj pretends to be her.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She can even just be like, I don't want to do it after all. Like Taj doesn't even have to like try very hard to like. We just have to kidnap Mira.
We could do it. I have 2 forms of inquiries. Taj can forge one to say your presence is required here for yada yada. She goes to X location, and then Taj. Well, no, that's only a minute. But she's far enough where Taj can do her thing and pretend to be Captain Mira and discredit herself, and then hopefully that.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah. I think we should try it because it seems fairly.
I think we should too.
Simple if those 2 things work. I know there's a big ifs, but like it is fairly straightforward.
Because if we do kidnap her, then that would be strange if she doesn't show up, right?
But just tricking her and keeping her busy there, like just long enough for Taj to be like, hey, I really hate you guys and I'm the worst pirate and I stole everybody's loot or something, whatever. That's all we need. We need to think of what is the best way to discredit her that doesn't feel like too much.
Just have her like set up like Taj as Mira, like just doing shady deals and stuff and just not being careful about it. Just get her caught red-handed doing some shady shit.
I think we only have, after this, we will have 2 days maybe until
heaps of time.
A lot of time, but I believe in us.
You really got to think about this.
Yeah,
I reckon Taj would have a ball.
Do all we really have to do is have her link herself to the Conservancy. And that's all it needs to be. So all she would have to do is say something like misspeak and imply that they're good.
Oh, so you mean she has to be caught doing deals with Hayden?
Oh, what a callback.
Or wait, can anyone else look like anyone else or only Taj can do that?
Taj best suited for that because she's a changeling.
I was wondering if we had like
myself, but not like I don't know if I can.
We'd have to find a Conservancy like armor for you.
What if we also forge? Because Taj is really good at forgery. We forge letters.
Those take time, though. We might not have time for her to forge a lot of stuff.
2 things, I think. With 2 days.
I don't know. I just remember he said it took a while last time. Yeah. I was just thinking, what if she's seen at a bar with someone who clearly works for the Conservancy? Like it's secret, but then it's like, oh, whoops, someone saw them.
That's what I mean. Setting her up to do some shady stuff.
I think if everyone saw that someone from the Conservancy was here on the island, like
that would not go well.
You can just do it in the open. We'd have to like set it up, but then I'm worried it's like so complicated. So I think we just have her
too much. Maybe we just let this one go.
Just wing that shit.
Yeah. Or we just have Taj be her and just go into the bar and just be really mean to everybody. It doesn't even have to like maybe it's just they just don't like her. You know, like maybe it doesn't even have to be. Maybe we're overthinking it. It's like they just don't want to vote for her. It doesn't have to be like strong reasons why. They're
That's
just
what
like,
I'm saying. Just have her go into the bar and just talk to her crew, like, you know, like, those idiots. They don't even know that we took their stuff.
And she can pretend she drank too much, and that's why it would be like out of character, but it's because she's like drunk or something. Yeah.
Oh no! Someone drugged her. Someone spiked her ale.
My concern is like she'll have an alibi. She's like, "Well, I was here, and these people backed me up." Then blah 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 blah. So I don't know.
Yeah,
how would she have an alibi? We're tricking her to a destination of our choosing.
Oh yeah.
Boom. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Let's do it. Yes, and let's go. We got this, crew.
Yes, and.
I don't know, but if anyone listening has any really good ideas on how to discredit her, tell us in the chat. Max will never know.
I mean, when he edits this, he'll know.
I don't know if he listens to it every time.
Maybe. listening right now.
Thanks for listening to us.
Mind linked.
Gosh.
Even the
All I
wolves have
know
ears.
is every time I went into his office this past week, he like screamed at me to leave. And now I know it's because he was working on that crazy cool map. I always walk in there like, oh, hi. And he's like, get out. And I'm like, I don't know.
Trying to get some secrets.
Yeah. So he can get secrets from us, but not the other way around.
Yeah.
What do we do after the vote? That's what I want to know.
We go back to get the box, man.
Yeah, we got to get that. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
We got to get the artifact. We got to go back to Escos. There's still
I think
a lot
we should take it and give it to Emmy's people.
And then
for safekeeping.
We also
I know y'all don't want to do that.
Someone about the upcoming war.
I don't really care about the war. If I'm being honest. So
you don't fuck with the war?
Nah.
You don't fuck with the war.
I mean, just like
that's a nice little Dickie reference. That was really good. Yeah, but we'll see if we follow through with the plan next week or not. But yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. If you're on the YouTubes,
I can't wait to hear about it because I'm going to be at PAX.
Ooh, that's right. If you're at PAX, go say hi to Nina.
PAX Australia. That was the worst accent I've ever done in my life.
Come to my panels at PAX Australia.
That was amazing.
But yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for listening on in, and we'll catch you next time, either on Monday for Tome of Knowledge or Fridays for Campaign 2, Casters of Cantrips. Take care. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.